So I was whacking on the chimney pipe to try to get the soot to drop down. I should have went up there and just swept it out, but I didn't. So this section right here and the one above it split right open and come apart, so now I gotta fix those. This thing is holding up, but it's seen better days for sure. And the whole side of the camper is covered in creosote from the top. What happens is it'll build up on the chimney, and if there's any wet wood or anything up there, the creosote will drip down and drip all down over the side of the camper, so it all needs to be cleaned off. I need to try and find some cleaner or something to clean that off with, but I'm hoping to, if I end up having to stay in this camper again for next winter, that I can put a proper insulated pipe chimney stack on this thing and take this down, right? But for now we're gonna see if we can get the seams of it back together and put a couple of more self-tapping screws in it and call it done for now. I think I might have to take these two sections right out, bring it down and put them back together and then put it on. Let's do that. These screws I have, they're self-tapping screws. It's like a bolt screw kind of thing, so I can use it with my 1/4 inch drill tip. They do hold it fairly well. I mean, if I wasn't banging on it all the time to get the creosote off, it'd probably be fine. I have a sweeper. I just don't go up on the roof and just come out and whack that thing. I just come out and whack that pipe, and then the ash, all the creosote comes off the inside of it, and then I just pop the bottom cover off, and it just falls out. I just need to get in the habit of doing that. I don't imagine I'll have to use this much more throughout the summer. It's only when it's chilly and I don't want to use the propane heat. So let's see what we can get done here. See if I can kind of fix this. Drop right down inside of there, eh? I guess that's better than tipping over. served me pretty well though. I think the only thing I replaced on it was I put one new cap on it, and one of these pipes I put on new. And what else was it? Did I put anything else on new? Yeah, cap. I put a new cap on it. I didn't replace the T or anything in it yet. So I mean, for the whole winter, as much as I was burning it, like it was constant throughout the whole winter, it done me all right. Just tip that up there. Good bit of crease out in there. Oh wow, there's lots down the pipe. There's lots down in the bottom. Check it out. If you can see that, let me see if I can turn that screen back on the front of this thing here with my gloves on. There we go. So can you see inside of there? So it's pretty good build up on it. Yeah, that's decent build up. That one. This one. Yeah, it's a decent build up in there. I'll get the brush and I'll brush them all out before I put them back together. Before I do that, I'll show you guys what it looks like down inside of there. There's a lot of crease. So I just gave it a couple of whacks and that's why it came apart. So it's a lot fuller right now, but let you guys take a look at that. You see down into there? You can't even see the T anymore. There's that much down there. The wood that I've been burning over the past couple of days or a week or whatever is pretty wet, so that's why we're getting such a bad buildup. But that whole T down there is right full. Look at that. That's just from knocking the side of the pipe. Crazy, eh? That's what wet wood will do. So now I'll get the sweep over here. Got our handy dandy chimney sweep. You know what? I think I might have to replace one of these pipes. Yeah, this one looks like I'm gonna have to replace it. It's now you can see that there, it's all cracked. Right on the edges. It's all cracked there. And it looks like the little flange that holds it together right here is all like burnt away. So it's not in very good shape, this one. But it's gonna have to do. I can't go get one right now. So I gotta figure out how to keep that together. Because it doesn't look like it wants to stay together with that flange being all messed up like that. Okay. This one seems to be okay. This is a newer one, I think. Yeah, I think this is a newer one and that's an older one. Well, even the bottom of that flange, like it's all worn away on the edges here. You can see that. Mosquitoes are pretty bad here today. We had a ton of rain and now it warmed up a bit, so mosquitoes are out in full force. Together. looks like it's back together for the most part. There we go. So that one's kind of back together. See if I can sweep this one. That's it. Come apart again. I don't know how I'm going to keep that together. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to keep those together. If I had some, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do have something I can use. Okay, so I got some plumbing strap, and I'm going to try to use that to secure those two pipes together. You're awful curious, aren't you, Rusty? Okay, so we're going to try and get that strap around it and then put a screw through it. Self-tapper. Oh wow, there's a big crack in that T right there too. that seems like it works. Yeah, it seems like it'll hold it, guys. So we've got our plumbing strap wrapped around it, and then I put one of those screws in it, and that should hold the pipe together for now until I get new pipe. So we'll do the same thing with the other one, but first I want to clean this one out. There we go. That's a lot better. You can see in there. A lot better now, eh? Oh yeah. A lot cleaner now. Cool. Alright, we'll do the same thing with this one. And get a piece of strapping around it. No. Mosquitoes are out for us today, man. Okay. Let's see if we can get this down there without losing the screw. There we go. Alright, so that's our other piece of pipe. That should hold that together now. It shouldn't come apart anymore. As long as the screw stays in there, right? If the screw backs out, then it will. Cool. Alright. So, I'll give this guy another little sweep here. Now that it's all together, it'll hold sweep there. There we go. That's good. Okay, that's those two. And now we got to take this bottom cap off. Where did I put my stick? There it is. Look at that. Cap is right full of crap. This thing, like that whole chimney pipe, water gets down inside of it too, hey, and just makes the creosote even wetter. I usually will come out, and during the winter time when I'm burning the stove every day, I'll come out and every day I'll knock the pipe, hit the pipe a bunch of times, and get all the creosote to fall down, and then take the cap off and clean it out so that there's good draft. And I'll clean the hat too as well on the roof so that there's good draft coming through there. But that's something I usually do every day. And before I whack on that, I'm going to get my shovel. I usually stick the shovel underneath there just to catch most of the creosote. That's our creosote from our chimney, and I'll throw that all over the garden or up in the yard, and let the carbon go back into the ground. It's good for plants and stuff. I'll hook this one over there. This guy's sweep here before I put this back together. Straps come off the side of it there. Put new screws in it. Yeah. Okay. Actually, before you do that, put the pipe together so that I know where that's going to go. It's supposed to. Okay. That one. Sometimes these are stubborn to get back together. There we go. That'll work. Oh. Try to put 3 new screws in there every time I end up having to take this thing apart and fix it. 3 new screws in every seam. Hopefully I got enough. If I don't, I will have to use the old ones. This side to get that last one. Whatever. It is what it is, huh? Well. Fun part's gonna get in this one, huh? Come on. Go in there. Flange is so messed up, it just wants to hook up and everything. Yeah. Unhook it from here. It's in the way. There we go. Oh, got it. Whoa. I'm just going to put these old screws back in up here. Still good. Hopefully they'll cut through it. Yep. Cut to that one. walking all over the place. Tip must be worn out. Something. We'll get a new one. Farting around with that. There we go. Okay, that's good. Just need to put the straps on down here. These guys back on. They need to go. These are just support straps. You can go anywhere. See the big crack? It's like burnt away. I guess you could say it's burnt away there. It's from the heat from this thing. It's just a little thin metal, so it's not very strong, but it done the trick. So. But you can see it's like the heat, and I guess probably from getting wet and stuff too, right? It's just corroding it away. It's all rusty and stuff now, so we'll pop this cap back on and then we'll basically call it done. If I can do that without tripping up on the camera, that would be great. I'm going to put a little bit more tension on those. Yeah. Just to help lift that T up in the air a bit. Ah, come on. Ah. Try that way. Okay, there we go. It just helps lift up the bottom of it and support it. I'm going to do the same thing with this side. There we go. I'll pop that cover back on. There we go. I poked a hole in the bottom of that cap, and that's just so that water could drain out of there once it goes in there. And that seemed to be working fairly good over the winter. She did get hot in spots around around this tee, like around the wall here. I noticed a couple of days this was starting to smolder around here, so I need to cut the hole a little bit bigger around each side. And I might see if I can get one of those fireproof flanges that just screws onto the wall, and then the pipe just comes through it. So that might be something I'll do for next year if I have to use this system again with new pipe. So, but for now, that's all fixed up. Chimney's clean and she's good to go. See you in the next one, guys.